You know that feeling when a song comes on and suddenly you're not where you are anymore. You're somewhere else entirely, a different room, a different year, standing in a place you haven't stood in so long that you almost forgot what the light looked like there. And for just a moment, just a few seconds, everything you've been carrying today doesn't exist. The appointments don't exist. The unread messages don't exist. The version of you that has things figured out and keeps moving forward and doesn't look back, none of it exists. There's just the music and the memory and this quiet, aching warmth that rises up from somewhere so deep inside you that you forgot it was still there. That's what tonight is about. Not escaping, not pretending, not running from anything, just going back slowly, honestly, to the parts of yourself that you left somewhere along the way, because life kept moving and you had to keep up with it. Stay with me, pull up a chair, let whatever tonight brings just come, because some nights were made for exactly this. There's a kind of love that doesn't leave when it ends. I don't mean that in a hopeful way. I don't mean some romanticized version where fate brings you back together and everything resolves cleanly. I mean it in the most honest way I know how. Some love just lives inside you. It takes up a room, it moves in and never quite packs its bags, even long after the person is gone, even long after you've built a whole other life around the space they left, even long after you've learned how to smile without thinking about them every single time. They're still there somewhere in the back, in that particular song, in that particular smell when the seasons change, in a laugh you hear from across a crowded place that sounds just enough like theirs to stop you mid-step and make the whole world go sideways for a second. You know what I'm talking about. You wouldn't be here right now if you didn't. And I want you to know something before we go any further tonight. That is not weakness. That is not something wrong with you. That is not evidence that you haven't healed enough or moved on properly or done the work. Loving someone deeply enough that they leave a permanent mark on you is not a flaw. It is one of the most human things there is. So tonight we're gonna sit in that together, in the dark, in the quiet, in the slow ache of music that understands what you don't always have words for. Don't close that door, not yet, not tonight. I want to ask you something, and I want you to actually think about it. When was the last time you let yourself remember? Not in a sad way, not in the way where you spiral and end up worse than when you started, but the honest, unguarded kind of remembering where you let yourself go back to a specific moment with a specific person in a specific place and you just let yourself be there again, fully, without trying to protect yourself from how good it was. Most of us don't do that anymore. We've trained ourselves not to, because remembering the good things about something you lost is one of the sharpest pains there is. Sharper than remember the bad things, sharper than anger and arguments and the moment it all fell apart. The good things are the hardest. The way they looked at you that one time when they didn't know you were watching. The specific weight of sitting next to them in a car with nowhere important to be. The way certain ordinary evenings felt like the most significant thing in the world just because they were in them. Those things, that's what the music is reaching for tonight. Not the story, not what happened or who said what or how it ended. Just the feeling, the texture of it, the realness of what it was before it became something you had to recover from. Let yourself have that tonight. Just for this hour, you've earned it. The music playing right now, listen to what it's doing. It's not rushing. It's not trying to make a point to get somewhere quickly. It's just moving through the dark at its own pace, unhurried, like it has all night. And it knows it. That's rare in a world that is always accelerating, always pushing toward the next thing, always filling every silence before it has a chance to mean anything. Music that moves like this is an act of resistance. It's saying, slow down, sit down, be here. The next thing can wait, and your body knows it. If you've been sitting with this for a few minutes now, you can probably feel it already. The shoulders dropping just slightly, the jaw unclenching, the low hum of tension that you carry so constantly. You stop noticing it, starting to loosen just a little. That's not nothing. That's actually everything. So stay. If this music is reaching you tonight, drop something in the comments. Tell me you're not where you are anymore. You're somewhere else entirely. A different room, a different year. Standing in a place you haven't stood in so long that you almost forgot what the light looked like there. And for just a moment, just a few seconds, we're going somewhere slow, somewhere honest, somewhere most people are honestly too afraid to go, because it requires them to feel something real. Right here, right now. This is Miami Midnight Blues. Close your eyes if you want. Imagine it's past midnight. Doesn't matter which city, doesn't matter which year, doesn't matter whether you're 25 or 75, whether this is the best year of your life or the hardest one you've ever had to push through. There's a single lamp somewhere in the room, maybe a glass on the table beside you, maybe something still sitting in the kitchen from earlier that nobody quite got around to putting away. And outside there's rain, not a storm, not the dramatic kind that rattles windows and makes you feel like something cinematic is happening. Just rain, the quiet kind, the kind that taps on the window gently and doesn't apologize for keeping you awake, the kind that makes the whole world feel like it pulled inward, like everything outside got a little smaller and a little more distant, and now it's just you and the dark and this sound. You've been sitting there for a while now, not thinking about anything specific, just sitting, letting whatever it is you've been carrying all day, all week, maybe all year, finally settle down somewhere and stop moving long enough for you to breathe around it. That's the thing about the blues that most folks don't understand right away. People hear the word blues and they think sadness, they think grief, they think it's the music you play when something has gone wrong and you need the world to know about it. They treat it like a soundtrack to misery, but that's only half the story. That's only the surface of what this music really is. The blues is what happens after the sadness. It's the exhale. It's that long, slow, steady breath you take when you finally stop pretending everything is fine, and you just allow yourself to be with what actually is. When you stop performing okayness for everyone around you, and you sit down in the truth of your own life, your own night, your own chest. The blues doesn't ask you to fix anything tonight. It doesn't ask you to figure it out, or be strong, or bounce back, or turn it into a lesson. It just asks you to stay. And I'll tell you something I've come to believe deep in my bones. The people who find their way to music like this, real blues, Chicago style, late night jazz that moves through the room like smoke after a candle's been blown out. They are not broken people, they are not the sad ones, the lost ones, the ones who couldn't hold it together. They are the honest ones. They are the ones who have lived enough to know that some chains don't break easy, even when love is long gone. That some roads keep leading you back, no matter how many new directions you try to walk in. That some nights the only right thing to do is sit still and let the music do what words have never been able to. That's you, right now, right here, and that's why you stayed. Now right about now is where the music starts doing something you need to pay attention to. You're gonna feel a shift, a pull, something in the guitar that sounds less like an instrument and more like a voice. Something that speaks directly to a part of you that doesn't have a proper name yet. A part of you that's been waiting quietly for something to acknowledge it. Pay attention to that, 'cause that right there is what we came here for tonight. You know, there's a reason this kind of music has lasted as long as it has. Long after trends came and swept through and disappeared. Long after the charts changed completely and the faces of popular music look nothing like what they used to look like. Blue stays. It stays because it tells the truth. Let the night be what it is, because right now nothing is required of you. Not productivity, not positivity, not the performance of being okay. Just this, just you, just the music, and whatever truth it's about to surface. You ever notice how certain songs don't just play, they arrive. They show up at the exact moment your walls are low enough for something to get through. When the noise of the day has finally gone quiet and your guard is down, and there's nothing between you and what you actually feel. And suddenly a melody is doing something inside your chest that you haven't let anything do in a long time. Not because it's loud, not because it's dramatic, because it's honest, because it sounds like something you lived through, because it knows somehow exactly where the tender spots are and goes there gently, without asking permission, without apology. That's what's happening right now. Let it happen. There's a love that never fully translates into past tense. You know, the kind you've tried to speak about it that way. Loved, wanted meant everything to me. All those careful past tense words that are supposed to signal closure, supposed to communicate that you've processed it and filed it away properly and come out the other side a wiser, more evolved version of yourself. But late at night, when the grammar of healing loses its grip, it's not past tense at all. It's right here present, sitting next to you on the couch, standing in the kitchen doorway, breathing quietly somewhere just to the left of everything you're doing. And the wildest part is, you're not even sad about it. Not exactly. It's more like standing at a window in winter, looking at a place where something beautiful used to grow. The garden is bare now, the season changed the way seasons do, without asking your permission or caring about your plans. But you remember exactly what it looked like when it was full. You remember the colors, you remember what it felt like to walk through it. And you wouldn't trade that memory for anything, not even for the peace of never having had it. That's the thing about real love. Even when it ends, it argues for itself. Even in its absence, it makes a case. Even years later on a quiet night, with slow music playing, it taps you on the shoulder and says gently, unforgettably, I was real. We were real, and that matters. It does, it always will. I want you to go somewhere with me for just a moment. A specific place, a specific night, the best ordinary night you can remember. Not a holiday, not an anniversary, not some occasion that was supposed to be significant. Just a regular night that turned out to be extraordinary purely because of who was in it and how alive you felt inside it. Maybe it was summer windows open, that particular warm, dark air coming in, the sounds of the neighborhood settling into itself, and someone beside you who made even silence feel like a conversation. Maybe it was a kitchen table at midnight with bad lighting and the radio on low, and someone laughing at something that wasn't even that funny, but the way they laughed made it the funniest thing you'd ever heard. Maybe it was a drive that was supposed to take 20 minutes that turned into 2 hours because neither of you wanted it to end. The city lights sliding past, the music low, the kind of easy quiet that only exists between two people who trust each other completely. You remember it, even if the details have softened around the edges over time. Even if you can't recall the exact words or the exact date, the feeling is still there, pressed like a flower between the pages of you, perfectly preserved. That feeling is not a ghost. It is proof that you have been fully alive. Proof that you have touched and been touched by something real. Proof that your heart at its most open was capable of something extraordinary. No one can take that from you. Not time, not distance, not however the story ended. The music tonight is for that memory. It's playing for that version of you who was brave enough to love that completely, who walked into something knowing it might cost everything, that chose it anyway. That version of you deserves to be honored. So let's honor, right here, right now, without apology and without rushing toward whatever comes next. There's something about this hour that strips everything back. That version of you deserves to be honored.